Think about the absolute vastness of the physical world around us. Now consider how we actually experience it by spending roughly half our waking lives staring into small, glowing glass rectangles. Most of us assume the next decade of technology will just deliver more of the same: faster processors, sharper cameras, and maybe a battery that actually lasts all day. But that specific hardware cycle, the one that kicked off over 16 years ago, has finally run its course. Sometime between 2026 and 2030, the smartphone as a concept is going to become entirely obsolete. Right now, inside the deepest research labs of companies like Apple and OpenAI, billions of dollars are being poured into a singular, aggressive objective: killing the screen. They're actively building the devices required to replace the phone in your pocket. We are entering the era of ambient computing, a transition where the machine disappears into the physical objects and environments we already inhabit. The first step in removing the screen is taking the sensors out of the phone and merging them directly with our biological reality. Companies like Hexoskin are already manufacturing smart clothing to bridge this gap. Imagine a standard t-shirt woven with over 1,000 microscopic sensors. Long before you feel a single symptom, your clothes will detect chemical changes in your sweat and heart rate, sending a diagnostic notification that you are about to get sick. Instead of looking down at a display, you will put on a lightweight pair of smart glasses. The interface you rely on, your maps, messages, and video calls, will be projected naturally into your field of vision, blending digital information directly with the real world. This integration goes much deeper than what we wear. At Kyoto University Hospital, researchers have developed a localized drug treatment that successfully triggers the regrowth of missing teeth. We are moving past the era of mechanically fixing the body with fillings and implants and entering a phase where we can program our biology to repair itself. By stripping away the handheld device entirely, technology is erasing the final boundary separating external machines from our internal biological systems. Up until now, global communication has been restricted to just two of our senses: sight and sound. You can see a picture of a meal or hear a voice, but you cannot feel the true physical presence of either. Using molecular mapping technology developed by OVR, your device can capture and transmit the exact chemical signature of a scent. A smell printer, on the other end, then recreates that exact physical aroma for a friend to experience in real time. This intense push for physical presence is the main driver behind the upcoming rollout of 6G networks. Because 6G will handle massive amounts of data with near-zero delay, we can finally abandon the flat, two-dimensional video call. Instead of staring at a monitor, the person you are talking to will be beamed into your room as a live, three-dimensional hologram. They will sit on your couch in full physical detail, as if they were actually there. The multi-sensory speed of 6G effectively turns the internet into a physical environment, shifting our digital experience from a screen we watch into a space we inhabit. Once the interface is invisible and the internet is physical, artificial intelligence needs a new place to live. It is escaping the software chat box and entering our living rooms as an active, mechanical entity. OpenAI is actively developing a new hardware device built entirely without a screen. Industry reports suggest it will have a physical, lifelike quality, designed to observe and interact with your physical space, rather than just waiting for text prompts. Apple is taking a different route, reportedly developing a localized smart hub featuring a 360-degree rotating display mounted on a highly articulate robotic arm. When you ask it a question, the screen physically turns to track your position, and the arm executes tasks in your physical environment. Xiaomi is scaling this exact logic to the entire house. They are engineering a fully integrated ecosystem where your autonomous car communicates silently with your home's infrastructure while you are still miles away. Before you even pull into the driveway, the house has adjusted the climate control, turned on the lights, and heated the water to your exact preference. You won't just own a computer. Your house, your car, and your appliances will function as one massive synchronized machine. This network of biological sensors and home automation creates a world where our physical surroundings respond to our needs with the same granular control we currently expect from our software. You will tell your kitchen what you want for dinner, and a robotic chef will assemble it from raw ingredients. Later, when you open Netflix, you won't pick a movie from a grid. The AI engine will generate a custom film on the spot, perfectly tailored to your mood, potentially even scanning your face to cast you as the lead character. Even our civic infrastructure is getting a biological software update. A U.S. company, Coplite Bio, is engineering bioluminescent plants, splicing glowing DNA into common foliage, with the explicit goal of replacing electric streetlights with trees that naturally illuminate the road. The sheer scale of the globe will feel dramatically smaller. Aerospace firms are actively testing commercial passenger planes capable of hypersonic speeds. A flight from New York to India that currently takes 20 grueling hours will be compressed into a casual 3-hour jump. We are even bending the absolute rules of biology. By 2028, genetic engineering companies plan to successfully resurrect the woolly mammoth, bringing an extinct species back into the global ecosystem. By 2030, these capabilities will have transitioned from experimental lab projects to the quiet, invisible backbone of our daily lives. None of these concepts are stuck on a whiteboard. The core research is done, the initial trials have succeeded, and the massive manufacturing pipelines are being built right now. The year 2030 sounds like the distant future, but our perception of time has been completely distorted since the pandemic. We are barely 4 years away from this reality. So take a look at the screen you are holding right now and the room you are sitting in. Drop a comment below with your prediction of what your daily life will look like in 4 years. Then we can all come back here in 2030 and see just how completely the physical world has changed.